Now, Gauteng police have issued a reward of up to 100,000 rand for any information which could lead to the arrest of suspects who mugged an SABC crew on Barry Hertzog Avenue in Auckland Park. The SABC crew were preparing for a live crossing after covering the arrival of Zambian President Edgar Lungu, who had arrived at Milpark Hospital for medical treatment. Now, they were robbed of their cell phones, laptops and other broadcast equipment. Let's get a little bit more on the story and the progress so far. The reward being offered. We speak to Gauteng Police Spokesperson now, Colonel Noxolo Kweza. Colonel, a very good morning to you once again. Thank you so much for your time. A decision has been taken to offer that reward of up to 100,000 rand. Speak to us about that.
Okay. Good morning, ma'am. Yes, a decision has been taken to offer a reward of up to 100,000 rands for any information that could lead to the arrest and the successful conviction of the suspects that were involved in the robbery of the SABC TV crew on Tuesday night.
Community involvement is quite vital, I would assume, because those visuals that we displayed of the perpetrators, they are quite clear to see. Somebody somewhere knows something, don't they?
Yes, somebody somewhere do know something, and that's why we are appealing to the communities to come forward with any information that could help us be able to successfully arrest the suspects and be able to convict them in court. As you could remember that the faces of those suspects were clearly visible during the robbery, and you will remember that also those are somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's uncle. Hence, we're also working with hand in hand with the Community Policing Forum in our stations, requesting this assistance of the communities.
Any leads as yet?
Well, we are following up a number of leads. However, I wouldn't want to talk much on that, as you would know that forms part and parcel of our investigation, and we don't want to do the investigation on the media. We want to make sure that at the end of the day, the case that we build, it's a credible case that stands in court.
Just discussing the story with a couple of colleagues, one raised a question saying, do we have a culture in South Africa of giving tip-offs to police officers? Knowing our history, those who spoke against cousins or relatives or loved ones were often called imbimbi, as called spies, and those who went contrary to what society demanded. Do we have, as a culture, or as a country, have a culture at least of tipping off police when we see any wrongdoing?
Look, you would remember that we had a number of successes in the province in Gauteng whereby we arrested even our own members for being involved in criminality. And this is as a result of information that we get from communities. Hence, we are grateful, very grateful for whatever information that they do and the assistance that they give us. Remember, crime cannot be fought by police officers only. It needs an involvement of communities. It needs involvement of business, so that somebody who saw something can be able to come forward and say, I've seen this one, I've seen this thing happen and all of that. I don't know if you remember, for an example, yesterday, there was an incident in IN Park whereby a member of the community was attacked by community members for allegedly stealing something. A member of community phoned in to a radio station to say there's an incident happening in Eden Park, and we were able to react swiftly and save that community member from being attacked and assaulted.
Yes, I actually was listening. It was quite significant indeed. But in closing, Colonel, this is another high-profile case. And of late, police and also perhaps the NPA have been lambasted for bungling some high-profile cases. Also, the issue of Senzo Meyiwa, still question marks there when it comes to police apprehending those who are involved in that case. Is there pressure, do you think, for police officers to do something and do something quickly regarding this another high-profile case?
Look, it's not a matter of being a pressure, because remember, if there's pressure, it means at the end of the day, we will be pressurized to arrest somebody and arrest somebody wrong. And then when it goes to court, the case is kicked out. That is not what we're looking for. We're doing investigations according to our own pace and making sure that the information we have and the information we use and the information that's in our dockets, it's credible information that's going to stand in court. Yes, I understand that it would be everybody would be happy that the suspects can be arrested, as in right now. However, it doesn't help when you then arrest the wrong suspects and the case is kicked out in court.
We'll have to leave it there, at least for now. Thank you so much for joining us. Police spokesperson Colonel Noxolo Kweza.